bin.
Or as you say in German, ich heiße Ebony.
Und ich heiße Ruth.
Ich komme aus Nigeria.
Und ich komme aus Deutschland und Schweden.
Aber zurzeit wohnen wir in Deutschland. So yeah, welcome to our channel. This is our first video for this channel. So we'll be talking about ourselves and just you guys getting to know us better.
Yeah, I think what we like with this, or what we want to do with this channel, is to basically that you guys get a little bit of a view how it is as an interracial couple, how it is to live in Germany, how it is to
be cross-cultural, to be us, our story, our life experiences, and you guys can probably find one or two things that you can learn from it, or just for entertainment, you know, for fun.
We'll see.
Okay guys, we're gonna start by telling you guys how we met. And we met on the beautiful island of Hawaii. Yeah, very romantic, huh? In case you don't know where Hawaii is, it's an island in the United States of America, and that's where we met.
In the middle of the ocean, basically.
Very beautiful place. Yeah,
amazing.
You should visit.
It's a lot of beaches, best coffee ever. And he doesn't like coffee.
Yeah, I'm not a coffee person, so yeah.
He always says he's too black. He doesn't need coffee. But I think,
I just say that I'm dark enough, you know. So they need coffee. I don't need coffee.
Yeah,
I have enough coffee, so.
I need coffee, clearly.
Yeah, they need coffee, they need chocolate. I'm good. I just need some milk, but yeah.
That's
so
together. No, we're gonna say that.
So yeah, we're gonna start by telling you guys where we were before we came to Hawaii. So you wanna start by sharing?
Yeah, of course. As you guys already know, I'm German. And I actually was hoping to get to Hawaii for over 2 years before I went to Hawaii. And I was planning to actually visit a dancing class, but I never really had the opportunity until an amazing couple that was actually I think she was my babysitter when I was younger. They were asking me if I would like to join them to Hawaii and be their nanny. And that's basically it. I mean, I said yes automatically. I was like, doesn't matter what I need to do, I'm just gonna come and follow. And that's how everything happened. It went quite fast. I decided in summer. I went there already quite early.
So I was already in Hawaii when she came with the family. I was part of what do you call it, an NGO, a Christian NGO there, and I was working with them because I had been part of them for a very long time. And so I went to Hawaii in 2015, and I started working with them then. And so she came to help the family to be an au pair or a nanny for the family, because the family wanted to do a course with the NGO. And so she came as a help, as a nanny, as an au pair. And that's how we met in Hawaii. Yeah, of course the story is way bigger than that, but yeah, that's just a summary of how she came to Hawaii and how I came to Hawaii and how we met. So in Hawaii, in the NGO, we normally have like a lot of people come from different countries and different nations to that NGO, and we usually have meals together. So you can imagine how big, you know, how crazy big the place would be when people came together to eat together. So we had a cafeteria, and the cafeteria would usually be filled up like with thousands of people coming to eat in that cafeteria. And that's where exactly we met. Actually, I went to the cafeteria to grab my food, and I'm, like you might not notice, but I'm more like an introverted person. So I got my food, and then I went to my own table, my own section. I was just by myself, eating by myself. I wanted to have my own space. I was just, you know, doing my own thing. And then
I came by. I was like, what is this guy doing all by himself? And like, was wondering why he's sitting all by himself, where everybody's actually coming in a group and, you know, eating together as a group. And I think meals in general, dinner, if you eat, you shouldn't eat alone, because food doesn't taste good when you eat all by yourself. It mostly tastes better when you together with
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, she was with a friend, a British friend. She went and like she grabbed her food, and then she was going to like look for a table to sit or something like
I
that.
think it was just next to our nanny family.
Oh yeah.
We were sitting, so he already got to know a little bit of my nanny family I had been working for. And yeah, so we sat down and we're talking about different things like.
Yeah, so she grabbed her food with the lady, the British lady,
Yeah.
and
Sit
then
down.
she walked up to me, and then she was like, "Hey, why are you eating alone? Come join us," you know. So I was wondering, I was like, "Who's this girl?" You know, that had not like so much boldness to just walk up to me, because normally I wanted to just eat by myself and then go back to the studio, because then I was working in a studio. You know, I was part of the media department for the NGO, so. I just wanted to come eat and go back to the studio, you know. But she definitely, obviously interrupted that. So she was like, "Hey, come join us," you know. So I didn't know how to respond because I didn't want to be rude, but I didn't know her. So I was like, "Okay, I'll join you guys." So I came to sit with her and her friend, and
And
her
my nanny
friend,
family.
yeah, and the friend was British. Was your nanny family there or just your friend? I think it was just your friend.
No, my nanny family was next to it.
Oh,
They were just next
another
to it.
table.
No, just like not far away from where we sat
Oh,
down.
okay.
So basically.
Yeah, I didn't see the nanny family. I was just focused on her. So, so I sat with her and the British lady, and you know we started talking. And the first time I heard her talk, I thought she was actually British.
Yes. Back then
Or maybe South African, because then she had like this huge braids and.
I had a really crazy British accent because I visit England, of course.
Yeah, she had a lot of
Quite
British friends, so
Quite much.
the accent was really strong, like a real British
Yeah.
accent.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I still love it. But now I'm just talking American English. So sorry to all my British friends out there.
So yeah, we started talking, and I discovered that she was from Germany. I was shocked because I had a lot of German friends before her, and I know, sorry to most Germans, I'm sure not every German, but most Germans have this very strong German accent when they speak English. You want to show them how it sounds when they speak English?
This is today, and this is a very nice channel, and we're gonna talk about us today. This is how we talk normally in Germany.
So yeah, that's just a peek of how the accent sounds, you know, for German. So I was shocked to know that she was German with a very good, you know, closely, like excellent British, you know, accent and good English too. So yeah. So yeah, we started talking, and then I discovered that she already had like, you know, like a lot of black friends, mostly Nigerian friends in Germany. And then I discovered that she had like a lot of German songs in her phone.
German songs?
Sorry, not German songs, Nigerian songs. Why did I say German songs?
I don't know. Why did he say German songs? Because he's living in Germany right now.
Sorry.
No, I had Nigerian songs.
Yeah, she
People,
had.
I'm telling you, I had Nigerian songs. Every single one of them.
So she had more Nigerian songs in her phone than I did. So I was wondering, like, she didn't know that they were Nigerian songs.
Actually, I didn't know. I just thought it was like
African songs, you know, and
not specifically Nigerian.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, people. Yeah. And now I know that Nigerian has the best artists, so I'm getting, you know, known to these things.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I discovered that she had a lot of Nigerian songs, and then I discovered that she could dance. You know, she could shake it like an African. So I was like, okay, who is this white girl
From Germany.
Who is this?
Having a lot of German songs.
I was wondering, like, is this a black girl in a white girl's skin? Like, you know, we started talking, and the first thing I noticed about her was, you know, the blue eyes, you know, because yeah, because then she had like this crazy braids, and the blue eyes just popped. You know, we're gonna put the picture on this channel so you see how she looks like, you know, with braids on. But yeah, she looked so cool, and yeah, that's how we met actually. And then we started talking, we started hanging out, and Yeah, and then eventually we decided to date. Of course, there were a lot of things happening or that happened in between that, but a summary, yeah, we
I
decided.
actually didn't like him before. I liked him as a friend, but I actually never really fell in love. Like I was not like, oh my god, look at this guy, and like I'm so nervous. No, it was more like he was more like a friend, and I was not looking for a relationship at all.
A friend.
I came to Hawaii to mostly be there and, fulfilling my dream that I had for over 2 years.
Yeah, and the dream was to meet me. Well, yeah, keep going.
Of course. No, but like, yeah, I really didn't really felt like I'm totally in love. I think the love came when I decided to, not be scared anymore to go in a relationship, because this is my first relationship. So, when we both decided after like a 4 or 5 hour talk, that we eventually, become a couple and starting to date, the American word of dating. We don't have that in Germany. But anyway, yeah, when we decided to date, I actually felt like, okay, I like this guy. And even before that, I started to have feelings, but not in the beginning. It's not like love for the first time.
Yeah, there was no love at first sight. But I mean, when I saw her and we started talking,
he liked me.
Yeah,
he needs to admit, he loved me. He was like already like checking everything up from his list and saying, this is my girl. And I was just silly.
So yeah. When I saw her, I was like, wow, nice. I mean, she's a person that I see myself, dating or like being with. So when we decided to start dating, we knew that we wanted to get married.
Yes.
Even before we started dating, because the both of us didn't want to waste time just to date for fun. So we knew that when we started dating, it would be because we eventually want to be married, want to get married. So yeah, we started dating in Hawaii. We started dating on the 22nd of January.
He always gets it right. I'm the one who always gets it wrong.
We started dating on the 22nd of January 2016.
Yes.
Yes. And so that's when we started dating. But yeah,
Our journey is crazy.
It was a crazy journey. Like we had a lot of attacks, some people saying stuff about us, some stuff where a lot of the stuff were racist stuff, and the sad part of it was that it was coming from
leaders,
from people that we didn't expect to say those things, like from Christian people and Christian leaders. So, but we're having like a lot of attacks and discouragement, and people telling her, crazy stuff like how you sure,
never gonna last.
Yeah, how you sure he loves you, and this is not gonna last. Why are you dating him? This is not gonna happen, and just different attacks coming to us, So, we made it. As you can see, we're together. But yeah, we had to go through this struggle, and we had to be sure of who we were and what we wanted from the relationship, and not allow people decide, what we do or what we don't do, because we're not getting married to them. We're getting married to each other.
Yes, that's true.
And a lot of the things they were saying were not really very helpful contributions. They were just attacks, just
from personal experiences.
Yeah, different people, Of course, maybe they had like other experiences that made them think the way they thought, but a lot of the attacks were very, very was filled with prejudice and racism, and just different stereotypes of interracial
No, but like mostly about how relationship can't last
especially if it's interracial,
plus on top,
and long distance relationship, because they knew that she would be going back to Germany eventually, and I would have to stay back in the States, and they were also, but they didn't speak to us like trying to give us advice on how to do this. They were just like, it's not gonna work, and just throwing different stereotypes at us, or especially at her.
I just did what I felt like was right, and also what God called me to do, and what God put into my heart.
Yeah.
And we both never decided because we felt like it.
Yeah.
We need to do it, and it's like of course it's our choice, but it's still like, God influenced us and God really spoke to both of us, and it's like, yeah, it was a little bit of disappointing. It was disappointing to me because I felt like, okay, this is a Christian place and they should actually accept that God was talking to me about this relationship. But anyways, I mean,
it was a bit of a struggle. But thank God. I mean, of course, we had like some people in that same place encourage us. Like spend time with us, have fun with us. So we're not saying that they all did something bad, but we had like a few people that were attacking us. But we also had people that were speaking with us and encouraging us, and being there for us. We had this wonderful couple.
We call it Hawaiian parents. Hawaiian parents.
Yeah, wonderful couple that helped us, also spoke with us and encouraged us. We had friends and other people that actually spoke into our lives. So it was amazing.
Yeah.
We had support, and that's very important. We had support from our families. My family was okay with it. Her family was okay with it, and that was good. And because if you have families that are against it, then it gets even way harder. But yeah, that was how we met, and that's how we started dating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we dated and saw each other for like 3 months, 3.5 months.
3.5 months. Yes.
Yeah. And then she had to go back to Germany, and I stayed back in the States. And after a month of being back in Germany,
I moved actually to Sweden.
Yeah.
I moved to Sweden to live and work there with my grandparents, to be with my grandparents of my mother's side.
Yeah. So we had like 5 months of long distance between us. That was crazy. That was difficult for us.
It was a challenging time.
Yeah, it was.
A really challenging time, emotional time as well.
Yeah.
But we made it.
Yeah, but it was
in
good.
August, then.
Yeah, but
after like 5 months.
Yeah. Before that, I applied to get a visa to go.
Exactly.
To go to Sweden, and then I was denied, and that was way more devastating. Yeah, it was not. Yeah, we might talk about that in another video. But in August, she came to visit me in in Washington D.C. because then I was in Washington D.C. no longer in Hawaii. And that was where I proposed to her. She wasn't expecting that.
Nope.
So
I was emotional because I haven't seen him for like 5 months. Just calling him and having video chats, but like I haven't really seen him in real person, and like emotions were like I was so nervous. I was there by myself. I flew by myself, and it was just like. It was a lot of emotions. I didn't know what to say. That's why. Yeah.
So I actually proposed to her at the airport where I picked her up. So if you'd like to see the video about the proposal, we can post it later. But that's where I actually proposed to her.
It's gonna be actually another footage for another.
Another video. So we're gonna post it on our YouTube channel so you can see how I proposed. Cool style, Yeah. It was.
You will see my reaction.
Yeah, it was really cool. I killed it. I think. Yeah. Yeah, she was speechless. She didn't know what to say after I was done. So, but you see it, and then you can be the judge of,
whatever.
Of it. So that's where I proposed. I proposed on the 26th of August, 2016. Yeah, I have all the dates in my head. Yeah. So and then we we actually got married in Washington D.C. on the 19th of September. 2016. Yeah. We had our court wedding on the 19th of September 2016 in Washington D.C.
The main capital.
The capital of the U.S. So it was really cool. So but we didn't have our family members with us. We only had like family, friends, and some other pastors that blessed us and just they were there for us during that time.
Yeah.
So it was really good. It was not like the most practical. Like it wasn't how we thought we were gonna have a wedding, but it was practical for that season,
But also good. It was a blessing, definitely.
Yeah, it was good for us too.
It was good that we took the decision by ourselves. And for me, I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change it at all because it's good. We both decided for ourselves. Nobody forcing us. Nobody saying how we need to do it.
Yeah.
We both decided. Okay, we want a need to get married as well. So it was good. It was us.
Yeah, deciding that. And also on the practical side, it is not very easy to get married here in Germany. as an international.
You know how Germans are. Germans love to have papers.
Yeah, it's a bit more complicated. So yeah, and I think we're gonna talk about that in another video. So you know, in case you're planning to come get married in Germany, or in case you found a German person that you want to spend your life with, I think it's good that you know before you come.
So yeah, guys, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you thought it was interesting and what we had to share. If you want to stay tuned, just, you know, subscribe, watch out for the space.
Yeah.
And we're gonna post some following videos as well.
Yeah, we post videos every week, so just subscribe and stay tuned, and just watch out for more videos that are coming from Ebony and
Ruth.
Alright guys, see you next time.
See you guys next time. Bye.